Today I've got a gun safe video. For a long time now, the guns next to my bed I have been keeping in this small safe from Monster Vault. I could hold 2 or 3 handguns in this, depending on how big they were, or if I had them in a holster or not. But I wanted something that could hold a little bit more gun, a little bit bigger gun. And so I started looking at some under the bed safes. And I narrowed it down to 2 main choices, the AMSEC Defense Vault and the Monster Vault under the bed safe. And there's a couple reasons that I ended up going with the AMSEC that I'll go over here. Let me just show it to you here. Here it is. I keep it under my bed. Pull it out and show it to you. There are options for screwing it down to the floor if you want. They'll give you some screws and stuff with it. You can screw it down to wherever you have it placed. But for me, I'm going to risk it. I mean, sure, a determined burglar will be able to walk off with it or get into it, but the thing weighs 90 pounds. And it was enough challenge me getting it up my stairs. So I'm not overly concerned that someone's going to walk off with it. Enough time, sure, you can do anything. But I mostly want something so my guns weren't out in the open and had quick access to get them if I needed them. So here's the overall size of it. 52 inches wide, 6 inches tall, and 14 inches deep. One of the reasons I didn't choose the Monster Vault was that the Monster Vault is 28 inches deep. I didn't think I needed another 14 inches depth here for my purposes. Again, depends on how much you need. And also the Monster Vault is 7 inches tall, and this one just barely slides under my bed there. Probably could fit 1 more inch, but I thought this one was just big enough to suit my needs. Also, the Monster Vault is about $300 more expensive. This one goes for around $400. The Monster Vault goes for around $700. It's constructed of a 14 gauge steel, not super thick, but I think thick enough. And let me show you how you get into it. The lock over here, one of the other reasons that I also picked this over the Monster Vault is that the lock lights up. So at night when it's dark, if you can't find the keys, they'll light up and you can figure out what you're pressing. The lock is a 6-digit code, and the way the code works is it's 5 digits, any number of random digits, and then the 6th digit. So it only registers the first 5 and the last digit. So it comes pre-programmed for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you could open it with either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 8, 7, 1, 2, 3, 6. Again, all those random numbers, it doesn't register. And the idea with that is if you have someone that's watching you get into it and you don't want them to memorize your code, you can just do any number of random numbers you want. The lock is an EL5. They make a big deal about that. I tried learning some stuff about EL5. I tried searching some stuff about it. Really couldn't come up with some stuff about why it's great otherwise. Let me know if you know. But let me show you how it works. So you start with the C. You can see it lights up. 5, 6, and then you press the number C line. You hear a little beep, move the slide over, and the drawer for the most part pops open, and you can get into it. Alternatively, if you want to close it by just closing the drawer and locking back up and it's locked. Alternatively, if you want to do a random code, C 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 2, 6, 5, 9, 1, 2, and then 6, and then the number sign, and you can see, you can get back into it again. The door pretty much falls open every time, and then you can get into the drawer inside here. Dimensions on the drawer, 43¼ inches long, 14 inches deep, and 3 3/8 inches tall. If you have a gun on the inside that is really tall with a lot of accessories on it, you may need to move some of those. This one, my little short barrel rifle, fits right in here. Just a little bit of space there, just enough to fit. The Monster Vault is 1 inch taller. It's 7 inches tall, which would start to be close for me. And again, I didn't think I needed all that extra depth. It is padded on the bottom here, and there's a little piece of padding that you can remove if you're so inclined or replace. That just flops down in there. But you can see this drawer, it's plenty big for holding. Certainly you can fit a full-sized AR in it. For me, I have a short-barreled rifle. I have a couple handguns that will fit in it. You could fit some extra ammo, some magazines, really whatever you need to put in it. Slides closed, close it, and lock it down. A few things that I wish this had was that I wish you could plug this in. Because this lock is battery powered, I've seen a few different estimates on how long it will go for. 6 months, just depends on how often you get into it. The lock beeps. You can also set it to be silent. If you have it with the sound on, when the battery starts going, it's supposed to notify you that the battery's on its way out so you know to change it. If you have it on silent, you don't get that warning. So if there was an option to have this plugged into the wall, you wouldn't have to worry about that. The Monster Vaults have that, and I wish this did as well. That would be a nice touch. The lock also, if you put in the wrong code 4 times, it will lock you out for about 15 minutes. So overall, I've been pretty happy with this. It fits nice and under my bed. It's heavy enough, I don't think someone's going to walk off with it. Constructed well, it's easy to get into. So I think it's a great safe overall. The AMSEC Defense Vault.